Nithyanam, Nithyanam, mic check, mic check.
भजो नित्यश्याम, भजो नित्यश्याम, भजो नित्यश्याम, गोविंद गोपाल भजो नित्यश्याम, गोविंद गोपाल.
Nithyananda.
We request every one of you to please be seated. It's time for us to get started. Please settle down. Please sit straight. Please settle down. We have another 2 minutes to begin. Please sit. Please settle down. Please settle down on your mats. We have another 30 seconds to get started. Please settle down with your head, neck, and spine in a straight line. Bring your hands in front of your heart. Place your hands in front of your heart. Danjali Mudra. We will be beginning with the Sadguru Vandanam. Nithyanandam Paramasukhadam Kevalam Jnanamurtim Dvandvatitam Gagana Sadrisham Tattvamasyaadhilaksham Ekam Nityam Vimalamachalam Sarvadhi Sakshibhutam Bhavatitam Trigunarahitam Sadguruntam Namami. Please sit straight and let us now set the intention for the day. Visualize how you want your entire day to be. Visualize yourself being powerful, being strong, being flexible. Without any tiredness, without any boredom. being able to manifest Swamiji in your life, manifesting Paramashiva in your life, visualize how you want yourself to be. Throughout this entire PSS, the entire day, now from the same space, let us chant the Shiva Mula mantra 11 times. Om Ham Haum Shivaya Namaha. 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 We are now going to be entering into the Tattva Achamanam, which is the ritualistic cleansing process. Please take the Panchapatram and the Uddari in your hands. We will now be beginning the Tattva Achamanam.
Now, keeping your right hand in the Gokarna Mudra as the Acharya is demonstrating, take another knee of water into your right palm. Sip the water from the base of the right palm along with the mantra. Om Atmatattvam Shodhayami Swadham. Take another Uddar of water. Om Vidyatattvam Shodhayami Swadham. Take another Uddar of water. Om Shivatattvam Shodhayami Swadham. Please wash your hand with another Uddar of water. With the base of the right thumb, wipe your lips twice from the right to the left. Om Ham Hridayaya Namaha. Again wash your hand. With the index, middle and ring fingers joined together, touch above your upper lip and below your lower lip. Again wash your hand. With the index finger and thumb joined together, touch the right nostril, the left nostril. With the ring finger and thumb joined together, touch the right eye, the left eye, the right ear, and then the left ear. Again wash your hand. With the little finger and thumb joined together, touch the navel center, the right chest, the left chest. With all 5 fingers joined together, touch the top of the head, the right shoulder, left shoulder, and then the heart center. Again wash your hand.
Now, we are going to be entering into the Sankalpa, which is the conscious resolution. Please clasp your left hand with your right and place them on your right knee. Some of you are doing it on the other side. Please clasp your right hand on top of the left. So the left is at the bottom and the right is on top. and place it on top of your right knee. Let us now enter into the Sankalpa, chant the Sankalpa mantra.
Om ममोपात्त समस्त दुरितक्षय द्वारा भगवत् श्री नित्यानंद परम शिव प्रीत्यर्थम श्री नित्यानंदेश्वरी परम शिव शक्ति समेत श्री नित्यानंदेश्वर परम शिव प्रीत्यर्थम च शुभे शोभने मुहूर्ते अद्य ब्रह्मणः द्वितीय परार्धे श्री श्वेतवराह कल्पे वैवस्वतमन्वन्तरे अष्टाविंशतितमे नित्ययुगे प्रथमे पादे जम्बूद्वीपे भारतवर्षे भरतखण्डे मेरोः दक्षिणे पार्श्वे शकाब्धे अस्मिन् वर्तमाने व्यवहारिके प्रभवादीनां षष्ट्याः संवत्सराणां मध्ये विश्वावसुनाम संवत्सरे उत्तरायणे लक्ष्मी वेंकटेश्वर ऋतु ऋषभमासे शुक्लपक्षे द्वादश्यां शुभतिथौ स्थिरवासरयुक्तायां चित्रानक्षत्र वर्यंयोग भवकरण एवं गुणविशेषण विशिष्टायाम् अस्यां शुभतिथौ श्री कैलासोन्नत द्वादशांत श्यामला पीठारूढ़ श्री मीनाक्षी सुंदरेश्वराभिन्न स्वरूप परशिवपुत्र रत्नकुमार गुरुमन्यतुल्यावतार श्री पार्वती स्तन्यपान लब्ध दिव्य ज्ञान विश्रुत सकल निगमागमसार भूत द्राविड वेद प्रवक्त्र श्रीमत् परम शिव करुणा समधिगत मुक्तामय चतुर्श्रया नगीयमान छत्र चामर श्री चिन्ह काहलादि समस्त बिरदावल्यलंकृत ज्ञान विज्ञान चक्रवर्ती सर्वजन संग सद्यो निर्वाण दीक्षा व्ययापवर्ग वर्ष विश्रानजीमूत परमतकलभकेसरी शैव सिद्धांत स्थापनाचार्य श्री राजाधिराज पांड्य महाराज गुरु क्षपण शाक्यादि महांधकार निवारण ज्ञान भानु वीक्षणा नरहारह ध्वजोच्छेदन पूर्वक श्रीमद ऋषभध्वज स्थापक शैव समय कर्त्रे सर्वज्ञ पीठारूढ़ श्री जगद्गुरु श्री ज्ञान संबंध देशिक स्वामी वागीश सुंदर माणिक्य वाचक स्वामिनाम अवतार भूत श्री ज्ञान संबंध स्वामी पुनरुद्धृत श्यामला पीठ सर्वज्ञ पीठ त्रणवद्युत्तर द्विशततम गुरु महासन्निधान अरुणगिरि योगीश्वर परंपरागत अरुणाचल सर्वज्ञ पीठ गुरु महासन्निधान कैलास परंपरागत कांची कैलास सर्वज्ञ त्रैस्त्रिंशदुत्तर द्विशततम गुरु महासन्निधान नित्योत्सव नित्य मंगल नित्य कल्याण नित्य रचित कैलास परंपरागत आदि कैलास नित्यानंद पीठ महासंस्थान महासिंहासन पीठ कर्त्रे साक्षात् श्री परम शिव समुद्भूत कैलास परंपरागत वैवस्वत मनुक्ष्वाको हरिश्चंद्र भगीरथ श्रीरामचंद्र शूरसेन इत्यादि अनवच्छिन्न चतुष्षष्टि योगिनी मंडित चतुष्षष्टि संप्रदाय प्रवर्तक मनुधर्म शासन सूर्यवंश प्राप्त सर्वज्ञ पीठ सुरांगी साम्राज्य मूर्धाभिषिक्त चूड़ामणि साक्षात् श्री परम शिव समुद्भूत कपिल महागुरु पुनरुद्धृत महानिर्वाणी पीठ अष्टोत्तर सहस्र श्री महामंडलेश्वर साक्षात् श्री परम शिव समुद्भूत श्री महा अनवच्छिन्न पीठाधीश्वर गुरु परंपरा प्राप्त अटल पीठ अष्टोत्तर सहस्र श्री अटल पीठाधीश्वर धर्म मुक्ति स्वर्गपुर स्वर्ण पीठ त्रयोविंश महा परंपरागत आदिपीठ सर्वज्ञ पीठ जगत गुरु श्री कैलास पुनरुद्धार पूर्ण आरोग्ययुक्त दृढ़गात्र यौगिक शरीर सिद्ध्यर्थम परम शिव शक्तिया विष्करणार्थम नित्यानंद योगाभ्यासम करिष्ये. Please wash your hand with an uddarni of water. Om अप उपस्पृश्य
We will now be entering into the Nithyananda Yoga, the Sakala Vinyasa Krama. Please place your Panchapatram and Uddarni aside and come to a standing position. Please stand up. Make sure that your Panchapatram and Uddarni, your dress or anything that you have is kept aside so you don't stamp on them, as we'll be beginning the skeleton dance shortly. So let us start off first with rotating our neck. Rotate your neck clockwise and the anti-clockwise direction slowly. Rotate it slowly, straightening it. Clockwise and the anti-clockwise direction. Now move your head up and down. Slightly use your hand to apply a gentle pressure on your neck. Now let's start off with rotating our hands. Rotate your hands nice and wide, making big circles. Rotate it nice and wide, making nice and big circles. Clockwise and the anti-clockwise direction. And relax. Let's go to the next. We're going to start by twisting ourselves to the left. Use the momentum to twist yourself to the left and right. Use momentum to twist yourself. When you're twisting backward, and twist yourself fully. Look backward when you're twisting backward. And relax. We are now going to bend forward and down. So have a slight gap between your feet. Slightly stretch your feet apart and bend forward. Stretch yourself. Bounce yourself from the top to bottom. Try to touch the floor. Push your and come on, push, push, bounce, bounce, bounce. Don't hold. Slowly come back to a standing position. Relax. Now stretch out your hands. You're going to use one hand to pull yourself a full stretch. Now to the front, wrist to the front. Now interlock your hands and stretch them up above your head. Interlock your hands and stretch your hands as tall as possible towards the sky, and slowly move towards the left and right. Stretch yourself, fully stretch yourself. Each side when you go, try to push yourself to the bottom as much as you can, giving yourself a full stretch. Now interlock hands behind your back and you're going to bend forward, raising your hand as high as possible. Interlock your hands and push your body to the ground and bend forward. Bend as much as you can. Interlock your hands. All of you interlock your hands at the back and try to push yourself to the ground as much as possible. Hold there for a few seconds and then slowly come back to a standing position. By rotating our knees. By rotating your knees. and then the anti-clockwise. Other direction. Clockwise, then the anti-clockwise direction. The other leg. And relax. So now it's time for us to get your legs, move in the skeleton dance as a and shaking and chaotically. Let us now
Yes. Now intense. Start moving your body. Start shaking your body. Move your legs. Move your hands. Move your body in all directions. And start moving yourself in all the directions. Coordinated movement in your body. Intensely move your body in all directions. Move your body, the front, the back. Move your hands in all directions. Move yourself in all directions. Intensely move yourself. Move your neck. Move your leg. Move yourself. Move your all. Shake your body. Shake yourself in all the directions. Intensely move your body. Continuously keep moving. Move. Keep moving intensely. Keep yourself intense. Do not stop. Do not reduce the speed. Intensely move yourself. Move your hand. Move yourself in all the directions. Do not look at others. Do not look at yourself even. Keep your eyes closed and intensely move yourself. Visualize yourself as a skeleton. Just skeleton. There is no flesh. There is no skin. There is nothing. You are just pure skeleton. Visualize yourself as a pure skeleton and move yourself in all directions. Be careful not to crash onto another person next to you. Have enough space and continuously move your body intensely. You have last few seconds. Continuously move. Continuously move your body. Move yourself intensely. Intensely move yourself into all the directions. Yes, come on, increase the pace. We have just last 30 seconds. Come on, move faster and faster. Move yourself, jump up and down. Move yourself in all directions. Come on, intensely move your body. Come on, Kailasa, Kashi, Antigua, everyone. Come on, move yourself faster and faster and faster. Last few seconds. Last 10 seconds. Come on, come on, come on. Move your body for the last 10 seconds. Come on, intensely move. Yes, now stand still. Just stand still. Stand still. Just stand in one place and intensely breathe in and breathe out. Inhale deeply and exhale deeply. Inhale and see the breath going all the way into you and down till your knees. And when you exhale, exhale all the way from your knees. Feel the energy flowing through your body, through your fingers, through your hands. Feel the energy moving through your entire body, through the tips of your fingers, your toes. Feel the energy pulsating throughout your entire body. You do not need to adjust your mats now. Just keep your hands by the sides. Just keep the hand by your side and see the energy moving all over you. See the energy moving all over you and just stand. Stand still and just breathe. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Down, just stand still. Do not move around. Do not move your hands. Do not move your legs. Just stand and inhale and exhale. Just feel the energy coursing through your entire body. Let the energy settle down in your body. Feel yourself completely awake.
Inhale and exhale deeply. Visualize the breath flowing all the way from your knees Slowly, you can open and come back to a seated position. So we are going to be continuing from where we left off yesterday. And for us to continue, we are going to do a couple of asanas that will help us stretch ourselves. Can enter into the actual set of asanas. So the first one that we are going to do, we are going to start off by bending the right leg in front, stretching out the left leg behind you. And sit straight, stretching your back up. As much as possible, push your hips to the ground. Hips. Stretch your back towards the back. Relax and repeat the other side. Hold there. Placing from your knee. So generally it will be at your hip. So from there you're going to try and slide it outward. Slide it outward. And once again, sit on your hips. See, some of you are sitting, right? Some of you are in this position. You want to get up. Okay. Bend and stretch. Bend forward. And those of you who are pushing also push in the same direction. You're going to push forward and down. Apply pressure and hold in the position. Switch partners. Those who are supporting, push back, down and forward. and hold the position at the bottom. Bottom and breathe in. And position. You can all come back to your mats. All of you, please come back to your mats. Now, we are going to be entering into the first asana for the day. The first asana we are going to be performing today is going to be Anantasana. The first asana we are going to perform today is Anantasana. So in Anantasana, you're going to sit with your legs stretched out. Please stretch out your leg in front of you. Stretch out your leg in front of you. Now in Anantasana, you're going to pull one of your leg, whichever is your dominant leg, whichever you're more comfortable with, left or right. You can begin with that. You're going to pull it as high as possible towards your neck. You're going to lift it as high as possible towards your neck, pulling it closer and closer. And the ideal goal is to pull it behind our neck. Okay, the ideal goal is to pull it behind the neck. But whichever level you are able to do, you're going to pull to that extent. And then once you feel that, okay, this is my maximum, you are then going to lie down. So pulling your leg as much as possible and then lie down on your back. Okay, pull, come on, every one of you, try. Pull and hold as much as you can and then lie down. And many times, even after you lie down, right, you can still pull. For some, it may be easier to pull your feet back when you're lying down. Don't worry about the leg that is stretched out. Even if that bends, that is okay. Just focus on pulling your leg as close as possible behind your back. And hold in the position. Hold in the position. Come on, Kailasa Kashi, perform. Yes, all of you pull and hold in this position. Visualize yourself as Swamiji in your inner space. And the internal japa, Om Nithyananda Paramashivo Ham.
इतरहस्तेन पावाग्रं गृहीत्वा
Relax. Relax. The next two asanas are actually going to be a variation of the same. So you can come back to a seated position and we are going to replace our hand holding our foot. This time we are going to hold our ankle. To your ankle, try and hold on to your ankles and then you're going to lie down. So we are first doing this with only one leg. So once you come back to a seated position, behind, hold it wherever you're able to get it with both your hands and then lie down. Come on, pull your feet up and lie down. Pull one leg at a time and lie down. Don't bother about the other leg that is stretched out. Even if it bends, that is fine. Please lie down. Okay. Now, from this position, what you're going to do is you're going to slowly tilt yourself to the side. Okay, you're going to tilt yourself to the side, as you can see. So just tilt yourself to one side such that you're able to bring your hand by the side of your face. So those of you who are able to place your hands on your shoulders, right, it'll be something like this. So you're going to go to the side and pull it and place it on top of your shoulder and hold this position. Come on, all of you, perform. Turn towards the side. Try and turn towards your side. Trying to pull your feet as close as possible towards your head. Now visualize Swamiji in your inner space and the internal japa. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
उत्तानशीतः एकैकं पादं ग्रीवायां कुर्वन् इतरहस्तं कर्णमूले स्थापयेत् तस्यैव हस्तस्य कूर्परं भूमौ निधाय इतरहस्तपादौ सरलीकृत्य तिष्ठेत् अङ्कुशासनं भवति.
Relax. Stretch your feet out and lie down on your back. Please stretch your feet out and lie down on your back. Stretch your feet out and lie down on your back. We are now going to be performing Drishasana. In Drishasana, as you're lying down on your back, bend your knees and get them as close as possible towards your chest and hug them with your hands. Hug them with your hands. Rolling yourself to the left and right. This is Drishasana. Let's all perform the Drishasana together. Rotate to the left and right. Try to bring your feet as close as possible, your knees as close as possible to your chest. And rotate to the left and right. Now visualize Swamiji in your inner space and the internal japa. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
उत्तानशयनं जानुनि हृदये वष्टम्भ जङ्घासहित ऊरूनि करद्वये बद्ध्वा सव्यापसव्यं लोडयेत् दृशासनं भवति.
Relax. Stretch your feet out in front of you. Stretch your feet out in front of you and lie down on your back. We are now going to be entering into Anantasana, but on the other side. We're going to be entering into Anantasana, but on the other side. So slowly come back to a seated position. Just sit up with your feet stretched out in front of you. Last time, if you lifted your left leg to place them behind your neck, this time you're going to do it with your right. If you did it with the right last time, you're now going to do with your left. So now please try and pull the other leg as high as possible. Pull your feet up as high as possible to place them behind your neck. Come on, lift, all of you try doing it. Try and hold, lift it as much as possible and then lie down on your back. And then lie down on your back. Once you're able to lift to your maximum, you're then going to lie down on your back. And hold the position. Hold the position. Pull your hands and make sure your stretch is on. Don't relax your feet. Keep it pulling so the tension is on. Now, visualize yourself as Swamiji in your inner space and the internal japa. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
पश्चिमतानवत् संस्थितिं कृत्वा एकं पादं ग्रीवायां धृत्वा तिष्ठेत् ऊर्ध्वपश्चिमतानं भवति
Relax. You can relax your feet. Come back to a seated position. Relax your feet. Come back to a seated position. Just shake your feet out. Shake your leg out. Just shake your leg out. This time we are going to be entering into the next asana. The next asana, which is going to be Ankushasana. In Ankushasana, just like last time, after putting our leg behind our head or the shoulder, whichever is the maximum we are able to do, we are then going to turn to one side, towards the side of our body. After placing, you are then going to turn yourself to the side. You're then going to turn yourself to the side, placing your hands by your chin, supporting yourself. So this is Ankushasana. Let's do this together. All of you. Now try and pull one foot as high as possible. Come on, try and pull your feet as high as possible towards your head. Try and pull them as high as possible behind your neck. Once you feel you have hit the maximum, then lie down on your back. Lay down on your back. And then turn yourself to the side. Turn yourself to the side and hold the position. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space and the internal japa. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
उत्तानशयितः एकैकं पादं ग्रीवायां कुर्वन् इतरहस्तं कर्णमूले स्थापयेत् तस्यैव हस्तस्य कूर्परं भूमौ निधाय इतरहस्तपादौ सरलीकृत्य तिष्ठेत् अङ्कुशासनं भवति
Relax, slowly release your leg and lie down on your back. Slowly release your legs and lie down on your back. Lie down on your back, stretch your feet out and lie down on your back. We are going to be performing Drishasana once again. So you're now going to bend your knees and get it as close as possible towards your chest. Bend your knees and get it as close as possible towards your chest. Interlock your fingers and hug your knees, rolling yourself to the left and right. Rolling yourself to the left and right. From this position, we are now going to be entering into the next asana, which is going to be Yoga Nidrasana. So in Yoga Nidrasana, as you're lying down, right? As all of you are lying down, you're going to be pulling both your feet to pull them behind your neck. Okay, so this asana is easier as you lie down. So as you're lying down, lift your feet off the ground, place your hands in the gap and pull your feet as close as possible behind your head. You can either take it one leg at a time or you can pull and hold both and hold them with your hand. Come on, pull yourself, pull your feet up towards your face. Bend your knees and try to pull them behind your back. Hold the tension. Hold the position so you maintain the tension. Those of you who are able to put your feet at the back, you are then going to interlock your fingers and place them on your butt. So this is Yoga Nidrasana. Pull and hold. Pull your feet up and hold. Come on, don't lose the tension. Pull, pull, all of you lift. Some of you are not lifting. Every one of you lift, lift, lift. Lift and hold. Hold the position. Now visualize Swamiji in your inner space and the internal japa. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
पादाभ्यां वेष्टयेत् कण्ठं हस्ताभ्यां पृष्ठबन्धनं तन्मध्ये शयनं कुर्यात् योगनिद्रा सुखप्रदा.
Now slowly relax. You can relax and stretch your feet out. Stretch your feet out. The next asana we are going to perform is going to be a similar variation. It's going to be the Atma Ramasana. We are going to be performing the Atma Ramasana. So once again, you're going to be lifting your feet off the ground, pulling it as close as possible behind your head. Pull it as close as possible behind your head. Once you get it near your head, you're then going to wrap your hands around your calf muscles and try to touch your head with it. Pull your feet up. Come on, all of you, pull your feet up towards the head. Insert your hands in the gap between your feet and pull them. And pull them. And then clasp your hand around your head. Hold there. Hold there for a few more seconds. Come on, lift, lift, lift and hold. Pull. Don't relax. Pull yourself. Now visualize yourself being blessed by Mahavishnu in your inner space and the internal japa. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
आत्मा राम आसन प्रथम सूधो सोवे.
Relax. Lie down on your back and stretch your feet in front of you. Relax, lie down on your back and stretch your feet out in front of you. Please stretch your feet out in front of you. Shake your feet out. Shake your feet out, shake your knees off. You can rotate your ankles and just relax. The next asana we are going to be performing is going to be Kochikasana. Now, as you're lying down, you're now going to bring your knees to the chest. Bring your knees to the chest and your soles facing up towards the sky. So you're going to get your knees into a close to 90-degree position and your arms extended sideways, palms facing up towards the sky. Bring your knees as close as possible towards your chest. Bend your knees and get it as close as possible towards your chest. The soles of your feet facing up towards the sky. Hands by the sides of your shoulder, neither too up nor too down, right at your shoulder level. Hands right at your shoulder level, palms facing up towards the sky. Hold the position. This is Kochikasana. In this asana, you're going to visualize Swamiji in your inner space and the internal japa. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
दो हाथ सीधा सा करे तिनसो उबे सपा करे पग ऊंचाई आगाने आने बहुरी जुगति ऐसे कवि दीवाने.
Relax, stretch your feet out in front of you. Relax your feet. Relax your feet. The next asana we're going to be performing is going to be Jatara Pravritti. So this is going to be based on a movement. So all of you can look at how it is to be done first, and then we can do it together. So if you can all just sit up for a few moments, you can look up at the screen. We'll show you how to do it. And then you can all repeat it. Please look at the screen. So first, you're going to be placing your hands by the sides of your body. And then you're going to lift your feet up towards the sky. And then you're going to bend one knee, twist, and bring it on the other side. And then bend both the knees again on the side. And then stretch out your feet, twisting the other side. And then come back to a middle position. We are going to repeat it on the other side. So first, one knee bent and one leg stretched out to the side. Then both the knees bent to one side. Then stretch out both the knees to the side and look at the other direction. And hold. This is the variation that we are going to be doing. This is called as Jatara Pravritti. Now all of you lie down on your back. We'll do this together. Please lie down on your back. Please lie down. All of you lie down. We'll give you the instructions. Please lie down. Lie down on your back. Now place your hands, extend your arms by the sides of your shoulders. Please extend your arms to the side of your shoulders. Bend your knees, bring them to your chest. Please bend your knees and bring them to your chest. Arms extended towards the side. Now, stretch out only the left leg in front of you. Stretch the left leg in front of you. All of you, please stretch the left leg in front of you. Right leg is bent. Left leg is stretched out. Now, bend the right leg towards the side. Bend the right leg towards the side, bringing your right leg onto the ground in a bent position. And hold here. Next, bend your left leg and place it on top of your right leg towards the side. Bend your left leg and place it on top of your right leg. Your arms continue to be on the sides. Your face looking up towards the sky. Now stretch out both the feet towards the side. Hold them with your right hand. Turn your neck towards the left and hold. Stretch out both your feet towards the right side. Hold them with your right hand and turn towards the left. Hold the position. Try to bring your feet as high as possible towards your hands. If you're not able to hold it, at least try to bring it as close as possible towards your hands. Now slowly relax, come back to a center position, bend your knees, bring them to the chest. We are now going to be repeating this on the other side, which is your left side. Now please stretch out your right leg in front of you. All of you, please stretch your right leg. Left leg continues to be bent, right leg is stretched out. Stretch your right leg out, bend your left leg. Now place your left knee on the ground as your left leg is bent. Place it on the ground. Place it on the ground and hold. Hold the position. Now bend your right leg and place it on top of your left knee towards the side. Bend your right knee also and place it on top of your left knee to the side. And hold. Hold the position with your knees bent. Try to get your knees up as close as possible towards your chest, even on the side. Try to bend it and get it as close as possible. Now stretch both your feet out towards the side, towards the left side. Hold it with your left hand and turn towards the right side. Look towards the right side. As your feet are stretched out towards the left, look towards the right. Now visualize Swamiji in your inner space with the internal japa. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
परिवृत्ति कुक्षि भागे त्रिधा हि परिकीर्तितः बद्धकोणं सुप्तकोणं ऊर्ध्वकोणमथापि च.
Relax and stretch your feet out. Lie down on your back. Lie down on your back and relax. Stretch your feet out. Lie down on your back, stretch your feet out. The next asana we are now going to be entering into is Dvipada In Dvipada as you're lying down on your back, bend your knees and place your feet flat on the ground. Bend your knees, place your feet flat on the ground. Bend your knees, all of you bend your knees. Try to get your feet as close as possible to your butt. Get your feet as close as possible to your butt. Now, you're going to hold on to your ankles with your respective hands. Hold on to your ankles with your respective hands. Come on, all of you, hold on to your ankles. Try and hold on to your ankles. Pull your feet closer to your butt and hold on to your ankles. Now, once you have held on to your ankles, you're going to lift your hips off the ground and lift your body as high as possible so that your body is lifted, your hips are lifted off the ground. Come on, lift your hips off the ground and you're balancing on your shoulder and your feet as you continue to hold on to your ankle with your hands. Come on, all of you, lift, 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 lift. Push your hips as high as possible towards the sky. Come on, push it, push it, push it. In this asana, going to visualize yourself as a sturdy bridge in your inner space and the internal japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
प्रतिक्रियायुतं द्वन्द्वपीठः सर्वबलप्रदं गर्भिणीनां दुर्बलानाम् इति गार्गी जगादनु.
And relax. Relax, stretch your hands, stretch your feet out. Relax, all of you relax. Just lay down on your back. Okay, so now the next asana we are going to be doing is going to be Paryankasana. Okay, so in Paryankasana, what we are going to do is first, from a lying down position, you're going to stretch your hands right in front of you. Raise your hands up towards the sky. Please raise your hands up towards the sky. Bend your wrist so your palms are facing up towards the sky. Bend your wrist backward so your palms are facing the sky. Okay. From this position, you're going to slowly bring it behind your head. From the same position, place your arms behind your head. Palms on the ground. Palms on the ground. Palms on the ground. Palms on the ground, palms facing the ground. Okay. Now bend your knees in this position. Please bend your knees. The soles of your feet on the ground. Soles of your feet on the ground. Soles of your feet on the ground. And then from this position, you're going to push your hands, push your legs, lift your hip off the ground, pulling yourself up as high as possible into Paryankasana. This is Paryankasana. Okay, all of you relax, relax, relax. Just come down on your back, lie down on your back. Let's partner up. Let's do this together with partners so the partners can support. All of you, please get in along with your partners. Please pair up. Once again, please pair up. Our partners can support in lifting. Okay, please lie down. One partner lie down, the other partner on the side. So the partner who is helping is going to help by lifting the hip off the ground. Okay, so first thing, place your hands properly. So you're going to stretch your hands up towards the sky, palms facing up. Now, with that, you're just going to bend it backward. Okay, so when you bend it backward, you see your fingers are pointing towards your feet. Your fingers are pointing towards your feet. And then bend your knees, your feet on the ground. As close as possible towards your butt. Bring your feet as close as possible towards your butt. Now, what you're going to do, now the person, here is where the support person comes. So the person who is going to support is going to hold on near the hips. And as you are lifting yourself up, the person is also going to pull you up towards the sky. Then you're just going to adjust yourself and hold there as comfortably as possible. Try to lift, lift, lift. Come on, good. I see many of you lifting. Try to lift as much as you can. For those of you who feel it is a little bit more straining, you can use a chair. You can take the support of a chair. We will show it to you. So instead of lying down from the ground, you can directly use a chair. So from a seated position in the chair, you're going to bend forward and down. Sorry, bend backward and down. We'll show it to you. Those of you who are able to do it with the support of a partner, that's great. If not, we will show you how to do it with a chair. Okay. So you can grab yourself a chair. But you need to make sure that the chair doesn't have a handle. Okay. So you will not be able to do this with a chair that has a handle. So what's the edge of the chair? As you can see, you're going to sit down towards the edge of the chair, towards the side. Instead of sitting forward, you're going to sit towards the side. Yes, you can grab yourself a chair. And then once you're seated at the edge of the chair towards the side, the partner, please make sure you're holding the chair so the chair doesn't move. And then slowly lie down on the chair and bring your body, stretch your hands behind your head, trying to place them on the ground. So this is how you can get started using the support of a chair. Do not remove the chair. Do not remove the chair. Hold there as comfortably as possible. Yes, so many of you are doing it. That's wonderful. Even two people, if required, can help. Don't worry about the number of people. Let's all try and get the bend. Come on, let's spend a little more time to get this bend. If you feel you have bent too much, you're just going to do Paschimottanasana and bend forward so you can counter the bend. If your back is hurting after doing it, bend forward. And that will counter. And then slowly take the support of the chair and come back to a seated position. Come back to a seated position. If you are able to do this from the chair, then you can do the variation from the ground. If you're able to do the variation from the ground, then you can stand and then bend backwards. If you are able to do it from the ground, then you can try bending backwards, 1% to support. Just hold near the hips, and then you can bend back and bend down. Bringing yourself into Paryanka asana. Now, while doing this, you're going to be visualizing Ananda Paramashivoham.
उत्तानशयनमस्तदलाभ्यां भूमिं वष्टभ्यः पादतलाभ्यां भूमिं धृत्वा नाभिप्रदेशम् ऊर्ध्वं कुर्यात् पर्यङ्कासनं भवति.
Relax. Yes. All of you relax. Relax, relax. Come back to a lying down position. Please lie down on your back. Lie down on your back and bring your knees to your chest. Please bring your knees to your chest. Hug your knees and pull them and hold in this position. Please hug your knees and pull your knees towards your chest and hold. Try to bend your neck also in between, pulling it as close as possible, bringing your chin to the chest. This will counter the previous bending that we did. Now, interlock your hands behind your neck. Interlock your hands behind your neck and move the hips in a circular motion. Just rotate your hips in a circular motion. Hands by your neck. Rotate your hips alone in a circular motion. As you do this, visualize yourself as a dog laying down on its back as we are performing the Swatanasana. And the internal japa, Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
शववत् शरीरं संस्थाप्य जानुनी सम्मील्य नाभौ वाणिज्य हस्ताभ्यां कन्धरां बद्ध्वा भ्रामयेत् श्रोत्तनं भवति.
Relax and stretch your feet out. Relax and stretch your feet out in front of you. The next asana we are going to be performing is going to be Viparita Karani. In Viparita Karani, you are going to, it's basically shoulder stand. Okay. So with your hands by the side of your hips, palms facing the ground, you're going to pull your feet up towards the sky, lift off all the way from your hips, all the way till your shoulders. You're going to lift your hips off all the way from your shoulder and lift your feet up towards the sky. Take the support of your hands. You can place your hands by your hips for your support. In the beginning period, you can use the support of your hands to push your hip towards the sky. You can use the hands to support. Once you lift your feet up towards the sky, then slowly rotate your feet up as you have it, as you have raised, not just the feet, the whole leg. Sorry, rotate your entire leg in clockwise and anti-clockwise direction. Not just your feet, but your entire leg. Try to rotate it from your hips. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space and the internal japa. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
भूतले स्वशिरो दत्त्वा खेनये चरणद्वयं विपरीतकृतिश्चैषा सर्वतन्त्रेषु गोपिता.
Relax. Drop your feet onto the ground. Slowly relax. Drop your feet off the ground. Relax. Relax. Lie down on your back. Lay down on your back. The next asana we are going to perform is going to be Viparita Karani 2. In Viparita Karani 2, same as earlier, instead of rotating our feet, we are going to point our toes up towards the sky and hold still. And hold still. That is the variation. So now once again, bend your feet and lift your legs up towards the sky. You can place your hands by your hips to support yourself and lift as high as possible. Come on, lift, lift, lift. All of you lift your feet up towards the sky. Toes pointing up towards the sky. Lift your hip off the ground. Come on, all of you lift your hip off the ground. Use your hands to support your hips, but lift your hips off the ground. Toes pointing up towards the sky and hold. Try to bring your feet in alignment with your hips without your feet going backward. Try to place it straight and push it up. Toes pointing up towards the sky and hold the position. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space as you perform the Viparita Karani 2 and the internal japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
करणी विपरीताख्या सर्वाधिव्याधिनाशिनी नित्यमभ्यासयुक्तस्य जाठराग्निविवर्धनि आहारापहवस्तस्य सम्पाद्य साधकस्य च.
Relax and drop your feet onto the ground. Relax and drop your feet onto the ground. The next asana we are going to perform is going to be Langalasana. In Langalasana, what you're going to do is you're going to lift your feet up and get it behind your head. So you're going to lift your feet up similar to Viparita Karani as the previous one, lifting your feet up towards the sky and then bend it backward. And then bend it backward. You can take the support, you can use your hands to support your hips. Or if you feel comfortable, you can then interlock your fingers and place them on the ground in front of you. But if you're not able to straighten out your knee, don't worry. Even if it is bent, it is fine. Let us all lift our feet off the ground and bend backward. Get our feet as backward as possible. Come on, lift, 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 all of you. Try to push your feet to touch the ground behind you. Even if you bend your knees, it's okay. But try to get your feet onto the ground. Try to push yourself just a little more. Just a little more. To get your feet onto the ground and hold in the position. Hold in the position. Come on, hold, hold, hold. In this asana, you're going to visualize yourself as a plow in your inner space. And the internal japa, Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
नरकासने स्थित्वा नासिकाप्रदेशे भूमौ पादपृष्ठे स्थाप्य हस्तद्वयं सम्मील्य लम्बीकुर्यात् ग्रीवाप्रदेशेन भूमिं कर्षयेत् लाङ्गलासनं भवति.
Relax, stretch your feet out in front of you. Slowly bring your feet out in front of you and stretch it out. Lie down on your back. Lie down on your back. Stretch out your feet in front of you. Lie down on your back. Lay down on your back. Now bend your knee, place the soles of your feet on the ground and just stay here for a few seconds. Stay here for a few seconds. Just inhale and exhale deeply. Inhale and exhale deeply. Relax all your muscles. Now let's go to the next asana. The next asana we are going to perform is going to be Saita Paschimottanasana. So the same as the previous asana, same as Langalasana, you're going to take your feet all the way towards the back. And this time you're going to hold on to your feet at the back with your hands. So similar to what we did, similar to Paschimottanasana, but on the back. So you're going to bend backward and hold on to your feet with your hands. So all of you, now take your feet towards the back. Take your feet towards the back. Take your feet towards the back. Come on, all of you, lift your feet to the back. Lift, 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 lift. Bend your back, lift your feet off the ground. Place your feet at the back, behind your head. Female team, first row. Come on, all of you, lift your feet off. Place your feet at the back. Once you place it at the back, you're then going to try and hold on to your feet with your hands. Even if your knees are bent, it is okay. Even if your knees are bent, don't worry about it. You can bend your knees, but hold on, try and get your hands to hold your feet and hold the position. In this position, you're going to visualize Paramashiva in your inner space and the internal japa. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
तानं शयित्वात् कुर्वीत शयितपश्चिमतानकम्.
Now from the same position, hold on, continue in the same position. Just spread your feet wide. Spread your feet wide. As your legs are at the back, just spread your knees wide, your feet wide. Hold on to your toes with your hands and hold the position. This is Supta Konasana. Just spread your feet behind your head as you continue to hold them with your hands and hold the position. Even if your knees are bent, that is fine. Hold the position. Hold the position. Now, visualize Swamiji in your inner space and the internal japa. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
बद्धकोणं सुप्तकोणम् ऊर्ध्वकोणमथापि च.
Relax and stretch your feet out in front of you and relax. Relax your feet out in front of you. Lie down on your back. Lay down on your back. Lie down on your back. Yes, lay down on your back. Bend your knees and bring your knees towards your chest. Please bend your knees. Bring your knees towards the chest. Now, in this position, you're going to hold on to your ankles. Please hold on to your ankles. Hold on to it from inside, not from outside, but from inside. Hold on to your ankles from inside. Hold on to your ankles from inside. Now from this position, you're going to pull your feet backward once again. Pull your feet back as much as possible to get your feet to touch the floor behind your head. So you're going to pull it as much as possible and hold it. Trying to roll yourself to the back. Once you hold your ankle, you're just going to pull your feet and roll towards the back, trying to get your feet to touch the ground behind you. Hold the position. Come on, pull, 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 all of you, pull and hold. Visualize yourself as a chakra, a wheel in your inner space as we perform the chakrasana. And the internal japa, Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
शवासनस्थद्वौ पादौ कुर्यान्मस्तकतः परौ व्युत्क्रमेण ततः शीघ्रम् एतत् सर्वस्य साधनम्.
Relax. Now get your knees back to a bent position. Bringing your knees towards your chest. Hold them in your position. Bring your knees towards your chest and hold. You can place your hands, hug your knees, but hold them in this position as we prepare to enter into the next asana. Hold the position. Hold the position. The next asana we are going to be performing is going to be Supta Prasarita Padangushthasana. Now, as you are in this position, you're going to hold on to your toes with your index and middle finger, which is the Prana Mudra. Hold on to your toes with your respective hands. Hold on to your toes with your respective hands. Now, you're going to stretch your feet out. You're going to straighten out your knee and widen out your feet towards the sides as well. You're going to stretch your feet out towards the side as you straighten it. Straighten it out and open your feet out. You're going to pull your feet as much as possible towards the ground and hold. Hold the position. Hold the position. Try to stretch your feet out as wide as possible. Please stretch out your feet as wide as possible. Come on, as wide as possible. Now, visualize Swamiji in your inner space and the internal japa. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
उत्तानपादं क्रौञ्चं च मरीचिं वीरभद्रकं नटराजं त्रिकोणं च सुप्ताङ्गुष्ठप्रसारणे.
Relax, get your knees, you can bend your knees, get them back to your chest and hold the position. Get your knees back to your chest and hold your knees at your chest. Hold your knees at your chest. The next asana we are going to perform is going to be Supta Padangushthasana. Now in Supta Padangushthasana, you're going to be once again holding on to your toes with your index and thumb finger. And this time, you're going to extend your feet right up, straight in front of you. Hold it there. This is Supta Padangushthasana. Try to keep your knees straight without bending as you hold on to your toes with your fingers. Please straighten out your feet, hold on to your toes and straighten out your feet as much as possible without releasing your hands. Make sure that you don't release your fingers. Okay, you need to hold on to your toes. As you continue to hold on to your toes, stretch your feet out and hold the position. If your knees are slightly bent, that is fine. Try to straighten it out as much as possible and hold the position. Please hold the position. This is Supta Padangushthasana. Now, as you perform the asana, visualize Swamiji in your inner space and the internal japa. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
उत्तानपादं क्रौञ्चं च मरीचिं वीरभद्रकं नटराजं त्रिकोणं च सुप्ताङ्गुष्ठप्रसारणे.
Relax. Now stretch your feet out in front of you. Lie down on your back. Lie down on your back and slowly stretch your feet out in front of you. Please stretch your feet out in front of you. Stretch your feet out in front of you. Okay, so now we are going to be doing a slide stretch. So you're going to come to a seated position with your legs stretched out. As your leg is stretched out, come to a seated position. Place your hands behind your back. Place your hands behind your back. All of you come to a seated position. Place your hands behind your back. Feet in front of you, hands behind your back. Now slowly lift your right hand off the ground. Place it towards your left. And slide your left hand backward and go back as much as possible. And look backward. Your feet, both your feet, continue to be on the ground. Just twist yourself. Come on, go more down. Go more down, all of you. Slide your left hand more backward and twist. Yes. Twist. Make sure your feet, both your feet are on the ground in front of you, but you are twisting to the other side. Go down as much as possible, getting yourself a good stretch out there. Just go up and down, stretching yourself out. And relax. We are now going to repeat this on the other side. Twist to the other side now. Both your feet continue to be in front of you. Okay, both your feet continue to be in front of you. Stretch your right hand towards the back and go down as much as possible. And hold at the bottom. Stretch, stretch, stretch and hold. Hold, hold, hold. Stretch yourself. Stretch your hand. Try to twist yourself nicely. See where you're getting the maximum twist and adjust yourself to hold in that position. To hold in that position. Both your feet are in front of you, but you are twisting to the side. Okay. Yes, relax. Now come to a seated position. Hands behind you. Feet stretched out. Now from this position, you're going to twist yourself to the left and right. Twist yourself to the left and right. From this position, swing yourself. Leave your hands loose and swing yourself. Good. Relax. Now, you're going to get your feet into Padmasana. You're going to get your feet into Padmasana. Please get your feet into Padmasana. If you're not able to sit in Padmasana, then Ardha Padmasana. Bring your right foot on top of your left thigh and left foot on top of your right thigh, which is Padmasana. If you're not able to sit in Padmasana, right foot on top of your left and left foot under the right. Okay, sit in Padmasana. Now, from the Padmasana position, we are going to lie down on our back. So slowly, lie down on your back. Slowly lie down on your back. In Padmasana, you're going to lie down on your back. Either Padmasana or Ardha Padmasana. Lie down on your back. Hold on to your elbows behind your head. Place your head on top of your hands. Your palms holding the opposite elbows. Hold on to your opposite elbows. Lie down on the ground. Your feet are in Padmasana. Lie down. Slowly stretch yourself in the position. Hold the position. Inhale and exhale deeply. Inhale and exhale deeply. We are now performing the Matsyasana. In this asana, visualize the Matsya Avatara, the fish avatar of Mahavishnu, in your inner space, and the internal japa. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
मुक्तपद्मासनं कृत्वा उत्तानशयनं चरेत् ऊर्पराभ्यां शिरो वेष्ट्या मत्स्यासनं तु रोगः.
From this position, stretch your hands behind your head and place your right palm on top of your left palm. Stretch your hand behind your head. Place your right palm on top of your left and place them on the ground behind your head. Hands behind your head. Right palm over the left. Feet continue to be in Padmasana or Ardha Padmasana, whichever you're comfortable in. And hold the position. Please hold the position. Visualize yourself blessed by Lord Rama in your inner space as we perform the Parasaramasana and the internal japa. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
प्रथमकरे पद्मासन आछे सूधो सोवे भूपरि पाछे घोड़ा अरुजंघा ये दो वो भूसो लगता राशे सोई.
Slowly relax and stretch both your feet out. We are now entering into Shavasana. Place your hands by the sides of your hips. Stretch your feet out in front of you. Have a slight gap between your feet. Palms by the side of your hips, palms facing up towards the sky. Lay down and just relax. Bring your awareness to your breath as you inhale and exhale deeply.
I bless you all. Let you all open all your three eyes and manifest the powers of Mahasadashiva. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Shivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. 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 Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Slowly Bring your awareness to your body. Bring your awareness to your toes, to your fingers. Move your hands, your legs. Slowly move your knees, your ankles, your elbows. Move your neck. Slowly bring your knees towards your chest. Hug your knees and rotate from the left to right. Slowly roll yourself from the left to right. Now roll yourself to one side and come back to a seated position. Please roll yourself to a side and come back to a seated position. Come back to a seated position. Now we are going to be entering into a round of power manifestation. So please partner yourself. Please partner yourself. Pair up. Please sit with your partners. Today, we are going to be manifesting the power of body scanning. And in today's round of body scanning, we are going to be identifying any kind of hurt or a major issue that has happened with our partner's body throughout the history from the time they were young, any significant issue that they have faced with respect to their body. That is what we are going to identify. Probably some injury, some muscle damage, or probably some fracture or some sprain that significantly caused an issue with our partner. That is what we are going to identify during this round of power manifestation. So sit straight. And the goal, the key here is for you to find as many details as possible. So when you're manifesting the power, you're going to ask Swamiji to show you as many details as possible. For example, let's say you were able to see something with the hip. Now, you're going to ask Swamiji to show you more details. What exactly is the issue with the hip? What exactly happened, when it happened, around what age it happened? The more and more you're able to identify the details, the more and more you decide to go into the details, Paramashiva reveals himself to you, Swamiji reveals himself to you. So anytime you're able to see something, right, go to the details. Ask Swamiji to show you more details. Don't worry whether it is something that you are just thinking or you're guessing. Don't worry about any of that. Whatever is coming to you, you're going to be sharing that. Are you all understanding? If all of you understand, can you all give me a thumbs up? Raise your hands up, please, if you understood what to do. Thank you. You can drop your hands. Now, please sit straight. You're going to be chanting the Mahavakya internally. And then ask Swamiji to show you a significant injury in your partner's life that your partner has gone through. What is the injury? how that injury took place, when that injury took place. Let us begin the power manifestation. Please sit straight and please begin.
Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om 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 Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Now, start sharing the answers that Bhagavan showed with each other. Please start sharing the answers that Swamiji revealed to each other. Describe similarly in detail what was the injury, when did the injury happen, how did the injury happen. Get into the details. And share everything in detail. If you saw multiple things Bhagavan showed you, share all of that. Share it with your partners. Share it as many details as possible. That is the key here. So don't neglect anything thinking that, okay, maybe I just imagine something. Don't enter into that mode. Rather, share all the details that Swamiji showed you to your partner. Go to the details to see what kind of dress the person was wearing, what kind of details, the surroundings, and what was the color of the surroundings. Who else would have been around? The more details you're getting into, the more you will see that Swamiji is manifesting and revealing. Share it with each other. We have another few minutes.
Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda. 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 Paramashivoham.
Yes, great. We are coming towards the conclusion of today's session. All those of you who manifested the power, who got any one of the details that Swamiji has revealed, right? Can you all raise your hands? Please give me a thumbs up on the screen. If you got it right, please raise your hands. Please raise your hands. I request the local acharyas to also take a quick count, head count of those who are raising their hands. Yes, thank you all. It's now time for us to end. Please drop your hands and now it's time. We're going to be closing. All those of you who manifested the powers, got either of it right, please raise your hands. If you got even one of it right, either the location or the history, what happened, whatever Swamiji showed you, if you manifested the power, please raise your hand. Please raise it just for a few moments as the acharyas on ground take a count. Just hold up for a few more seconds. Once the acharyas have taken the count, then you can drop your hands locally. So with this, we are coming towards the conclusion of today's session. Yes, thank you all. Let's all look forward, turn forward, bring our hands in front of our heart. We're going to be concluding the session with the Purna Mantra. Please sit straight with your head, neck, and spine in a straight line. Place your hands in front of your heart in the Anjali Mudra. Let's end with the Purna Mantra. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Tat Sat Sarvam Bhagavat Shri Nithyananda Paramashiva Padukarpanamastu Om Nithyanandam. Thank you, everybody. Nithyanandam. See you all tomorrow.
Around 5,000 years ago, at the end of Mahabharat War, the ancient enlightened Hindu civilization consisted of 10,000 Hindu traditions, or sampradayas, that existed in 56 Hindu nations, 200 Hindu kingdoms, 1,700 Hindu provinces that covered more than 6 million kilometers square of Asia. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, SPH, Bhagavan Sri Nithyananda Paramashivam, is the reviver of Kailasa, this ancient, enlightened Hindu civilizational nation. Kailasa is an unbroken cultural, religious, historical, civilizational, and sovereign continuation and revival of multiple of these historical Hindu sovereign states and Hindu ecclesiastical entities. The unbroken continuity of these ancient Hindu nations through Kailasa results in the legal recognition of Kailasa as per the international customary law, particularly the doctrine of continuity. The international law, the doctrine of continuity, implies that upheavals and revolutions within a country, changes in government, territorial adjustments, measures taken during military occupation, or other internal transformations do not negate the existence of the country, do not affect the legal personality and international obligations of the country or state. The Vienna Convention on Succession of States in respect of treaties, 1978, addresses these principles of the doctrine of continuity as it outlines international law during situation of state succession or continuation. International law recognizes a state's legal personality by recognizing its identity. This perspective extends even during the period when the given state or country is annexed or occupied by a foreign power. Even in such cases, the legal personality of the state is considered to persist, enabling its subsequent re-establishment. Historical examples dating back to the 18th century include cases like Portugal and Genoa that were re-established after the Vienna Congress of 1815. More recent examples include countries such as Poland, Ethiopia, Czechoslovakia, Albania, and Austria that were re-established after World War II. Even when a nation is deprived of its territory, the nation continues to exist. Its sovereignty and international legal personality continues to persist. The Dalai Lama, as the spiritual and temporal leader of Tibet, exemplifies this principle. In 1959, the Dalai Lama was exiled and forced to flee. Despite the challenges faced, the Dalai Lama continues to advocate for the preservation of Tibetan culture and garners worldwide support for Tibetan autonomy on the global stage. Similarly, from 1309 to 1376, the Pope of Catholicism had been in exile in Avignon. Despite this, he was recognized as the head of state as well as head of the church and given full privileges of the position after their return to Rome. Even in 1861, much of the papal territories had been lost, leaving the Pope with no sovereign territory other than the papal residence and related buildings. Yet his temporal powers were still acknowledged. He was recognized as a head of state, and later, the Lateran Treaty of 1929 formally re-established papal sovereignty over the Vatican City. The Sovereign Order of Malta further exemplifies this principle, retaining international recognition as a sovereign entity despite the permanent loss of their territory upon Napoleon's invasion in June 1798. Despite such permanent loss of territory, the sovereignty and the international legal personality of the Sovereign Order of Malta continue to persist. Much later in 1894, the order settled in Rome and acquired two properties, the Magistral Palace and the Magistral Villa that received extraterritorial status. Today, the order maintains diplomatic relations with 112 countries, issues its own diplomatic passports, currency, stamps, and vehicle registration plates, and has been granted observer status in the United Nations. All these examples of state re-establishment illustrate the principle of continuity of states, as per international law, that a state's legal personality persists over time. A nation continues to exist even after a complete loss of territory. A far more striking example is of the oceanic countries, which are under the threat of their entire nation being drowned and submerged due to rising sea levels owing to global warming. In response to such existential threat of climate change, Pacific Island nations, including Tuvalu, have enacted constitutional amendments and made international declarations affirming that their nation and their sovereign rights will continue to persist, despite their entire territory being lost to the sea. This proactive stance is highlighted in the Constitution of Tuvalu Act 2023 and the Pacific Islands Forum Declaration of 2021. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Sri Nithyananda Paramashivam, through the line of succession is the present 203rd Emperor of the Hindu sovereign kingdom of Surangi Samrajya. He was crowned on the 31st of December 2004 at the age of 26. Thus, by very same principles of the doctrine of continuity, through which the international legal personality of Portugal, Genoa, Poland, Ethiopia, Czechoslovakia, Albania, Austria, Vatican, Tibet, Sovereign Order of Malta, and several other nations has been recognized despite having undergone a period of exile, annexation, occupation by a foreign power, or despite loss of territory. The SPH Nithyananda Paramashivam, through well-established legal and historical facts about the Hindu sovereign state of the Surangi Samrajyam, derives all sovereign rights and powers of the royal lineage of the Surangi Samrajyam as its 203rd sovereign emperor, from his inheritance and continuation of the unbroken succession of the kingdom of Surya Vamsa Surangi Samrajyam Sarvanapitha. Surya Vamsa Surangi Samrajyam, through unification with 20 other sovereign Hindu states and sovereign ecclesiastical, historical entities, became part of the United States of Kailasa, which thus became a sovereign, independent juridical state, with the SPH Nithyananda Paramashivam as the sovereign. Just as how the oceanic nations like Tuvalu have safeguarded their sovereignty from the existential threat of total submersion by amending their constitution and asserting that their sovereignty will persist regardless of the loss of their territory, Kailasa, which is a sovereign continuation of 21 sovereign Hindu states and sovereign ecclesiastical historical entities, is also reviving and continuing the Kumari Kandam Hindu nations that got submerged. As per the doctrine of continuity, these facts imply that the Kailasa's statehood is recognized by international law and manifests as a natural outcome of well-established historical legal facts. Share your time, talent, and treasure. Become part of Kailasa. Sign up as an eCitizen https://kailasa.ecitizen.info.
With Paramashiva's grace, we have evolved UAN, United Nations for Ancient Nations. Paramashiva successfully manifested, and now he is introducing this to all of you, to the world formally, United Ancient Nations. It is United Nations for Ancient Indigenous Nations. This is a profound intergovernmental body. More than 100 ancient nations are already part members of this UAN. It is to unite and support all the indigenous nations, indigenous kingdoms all over the world.
Around 5,000 years ago, at the end of Mahabharat War, the ancient enlightened Hindu civilization consisted of 10,000 Hindu traditions, or sampradayas, that existed in 56 Hindu nations, 200 Hindu kingdoms, 1,700 Hindu provinces that covered more than 6 million kilometers square of Asia. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, SPH, Bhagavan Sri Nithyananda Paramashivam, is the reviver of Kailasa, this ancient enlightened Hindu civilizational nation. Kailasa is an unbroken cultural, religious, historical, civilizational, and sovereign continuation and revival of multiple of these historical Hindu sovereign states and Hindu ecclesiastical entities. The unbroken continuity of these ancient Hindu nations through Kailasa results in the legal recognition of Kailasa as per the international customary law, particularly the doctrine of continuity. The international law, the doctrine of continuity, implies that upheavals and revolutions within a country, changes in government, territorial adjustments, measures taken during military occupation, or other internal transformations do not negate the existence of the country, do not affect the legal personality and international obligations of the country or state. The Vienna Convention on Succession of States in respect of treaties, 1978, addresses these principles of the doctrine of continuity as it outlines international law during situation of state succession or continuation. International law recognizes a state's legal personality by recognizing its identity. This perspective extends even during the period when the given state or country is annexed or occupied by a foreign power. Even in such cases, the legal personality of the state is considered to persist. enabling its subsequent re-establishment. Historical examples dating back to the 18th century include cases like Portugal and Genoa that were re-established after the Vienna Congress of 1815. More recent examples include countries such as Poland, Ethiopia, Czechoslovakia, Albania, and Austria that were re-established after World War II. Even when a nation is deprived of its territory, the nation continues to exist. Its sovereignty and international legal personality continues to persist. The Dalai Lama, as the spiritual and temporal leader of Tibet, exemplifies this principle. In 1959, the Dalai Lama was exiled and forced to flee. Despite the challenges faced, the Dalai Lama continues to advocate for the preservation of Tibetan culture and garners worldwide support for Tibetan autonomy on the global stage. Similarly, from 1309 to 1376, the Pope of Catholicism had been in exile in Avignon. Despite this, he was recognized as the head of state as well as head of the church and given full privileges of the position after their return to Rome. Even in 1861, much of the papal territories had been lost, leaving the Pope with no sovereign territory other than the papal residence and related buildings. Yet his temporal powers were still acknowledged. He was recognized as a head of state, and later, the Lateran Treaty of 1929 formally re-established papal sovereignty over the Vatican City. The Sovereign Order of Malta further exemplifies this principle, retaining international recognition as a sovereign entity despite the permanent loss of their territory upon Napoleon's invasion in June 1798. Despite such permanent loss of territory, the sovereignty and the international legal personality of the Sovereign Order of Malta continue to persist. Much later in 1894, the order settled in Rome and acquired two properties, the Magistral Palace and the Magistral Villa that received extraterritorial status. Today, the order maintains diplomatic relations with 112 countries, issues its own diplomatic passports, currency, stamps, and vehicle registration plates, and has been granted observer status in the United Nations. All these examples of state re-establishment illustrate the principle of continuity of states, as per international law, that a state's legal personality persists over time. A nation continues to exist even after a complete loss of territory.